We go to the fourth from Volunteer Stadium, Connecticut, leading by a run. Time now for today's Kellogg's Building Blocks, and here's Bobby Valentine.
Hi, I'm with Nate Klein here, representing New England from Fairfield, Connecticut in the tournament. He's going to show you the proper way to square your shoulders after you throw the ball, catch it and throw to second base. He's going to take a stride after he pitches. He strides, he pitches, he squares, he feels the ball, he turns with his glove side and makes a good throw to second base. Nate is great.
And off that we go. Here we go to Nick Nardone. He makes a diving play, stops it, doesn't get to his feet, but he's composed with himself and makes just a nice, easy toss to the first baseman. Go from the building blocks to right here in action.
Nick Nardone done a good job not only fielding but pitching as well. He's worked quickly, and after a little bit of jitters early on, he's been pounding the strike zone.
And then once again, we're going to have to be aware of his pitch count. He has been so efficient. When a guy who's pitching fast, I mean, this is one of the times where you really got to look at guys who can hit a lot of ground balls, and here we go with a total of 39 pitches so far.
There's strategy involved as well. A team may have its ace on the mound. If they feel they have the game in hand, they start to think about, okay, do we take him out so that you shorten the amount of rest that's needed so that we can bring him back sooner for a better chance to win a game? There's a lot that goes into it.
Right.
Oh, nice play at third, Nate Klein. There's your guy.
There's my boy, Nate Klein, going there, making it a great play, great snag right there. Look at the smile. That's the best part about it. Not only does he make a great play, he's got the biggest smile from the biggest man on the field. It's just a rocket reaching out and snagging it. And when he gets up, first he acts like he's done this all the time, and then he got the big smile, happy that he made out of that alive.
4'9", 73 pounds. He's got 2 hits and the best play of the day in the field.
And the best smile so far. Look at this right there. He's looking at everybody. He's like, yeah, I knew I had it.
Connecticut leading by a run. And that run, by the way, scored by Nate Klein. Scored it on a wild pitch.
He's doing it all today. He's got a couple of hits and scoring a run and a great snag defensively. And a building block. We can see that he even knows what he'd do on the pitcher's mound as well. We got Nate all over the place today.
And a liner into center field and a base hit as Casey Manning reaches. All right, let's take a look at our brackets, and here's what's at stake. Pool B, Connecticut and Washington getting together later on, Minnesota and Texas. And Connecticut, Washington, Minnesota, Texas, the winners will meet coming up on Saturday. Again, double elimination format. They've changed it a bit. 8 teams from the United States, 8 international teams. The U.S. has won the last 5 Little League World Series. This is the 64th Little League World Series. Chula Vista, the defending champs, did not make it back. Hawaii making it out of the West. Towards third, Nate Klein. Looked like it skipped off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe.
These are tough plays for any third baseman. You get that ball down the line, you have to either get in front of the bag or you have to wait for it. And he does, because you don't know if it's going to go fair or foul. And as you wait for that, as he did the right thing, you eventually don't have a play because guys are getting down the line so fast. He did the right thing there. It was just one of those balls that in between, you just want to knock it down.
Liner into center. And coming on a short hop, Howell collects it. Racing around third, Manning, he'll score, and we are tied up. Now, Howell did all he could to try and spear it on the fly. He couldn't. And Manning runs very well.
Well, if we watch here, not only was it a great line drive single center field, but Manny did not stop, and he just kept flying around those bases. And you see the parents' reaction, cheering, excited, as they are also. also in the dugout when they score the run to tie the game.
This will be Dylan Rowe to hit. Rowe hitting for Miklik. It's a 1-1 game. The kids here at the Little League World Series enjoying their experience on the field now and off the field as well. You got a tour of the Grove. We ask kids, you know, different stuff. What do they like? I mean, they get a chance to do ping pong, swimming, and just hang out.
Video games. They have a room with, I think there was about 4 or 5 ping pong tables. They had an air hockey table. They have a few video games, from driving to a couple of places where they can play PlayStation 3. It's really just an amazing facility that they have up from there to the cafeteria where they were talking. I was asking them, what do you guys like? They're like, oh, the food. All these different kids from all over the world talking about the food and how much they like it. And they have a swimming pool, the dorms. What's really great is how the way they set up the dorms, where they really try to integrate the teams internationally from the United States.
Yeah, it's interesting. You hear, you know, different kids, for example, Patrick Calabri from Connecticut said one of the things he wants to do, he wants to meet the kids from Japan. Ball.
Yeah, and you see the way they were talking about. I was talking to one of the kids that was getting the tour. They're like, yeah, we may not communicate, so we use a lot of hand gestures or hand signals, and they find a way to communicate. It's just absolutely amazing, and they're playing with smiles, and from here they build lifelong friendships.
Got him swinging, and that's that. But Washington picks up the equalizer. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
Michael wants to retire.